topics for discussion that may be held in closed session pursuant to the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. There may be interruptions in the videotaping of these proceedings. This meeting will be aired by EHT TV, Channel 97 on Thursday.
Thank you. Would everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Carol.
Here.
Ellis. Hudson.
Yes. Present.
And
Here. We're going to start the meeting with something we like to do, which is to honor 2 long-term employees. So we're going to start with Chief Frederick Spano for his 25 years of service. Mr. Cafaro is going to read this
Hi, Mrs.
bio
How are you,
that
dear?
gave.
Yes, and I have 2 pages here, Fred. And they cut it down a little bit. Fred Spano was sworn in the Egg Harbor Township police officer on October 13th, 1998. He attended the Atlantic County Police Academy, where he graduated in the spring of '99. He was assigned to the patrol division. During his time in patrol, he became a field training officer, a master police officer 1 and 2, a street survival instructor, defensive tactics instructor, firearms instructor, an honor guard member, and a DARE instructor. In February of '03, Fred was assigned as a detective with the Criminal Investigation Bureau, where he remained for over 11 years. As a detective, he was involved with many notable investigations, including murders, kidnaps, and robberies, and the like. Many of these cases require coordinated efforts with federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies. In July of '11, Fred was promoted to sergeant and returned to the patrol division as a patrol sergeant. After serving a year as patrol sergeant, he returned to the Criminal Investigative Bureau in July of '12, where he served as a detective sergeant up until 2016. Fred remained one of the agency's longest-serving DARE instructors by teaching the program for over 15 years. He took great pride in teaching the DARE to the children of our community in hopes of having a positive impact and influence on future development. He was selected early on to serve as the agency's first Honor Guard unit under Chief John Coyle. He became the Honor Guard supervisor as a sergeant and remained such until his recent promotion to Chief of Police. Although his role with the agency has changed, he does not hesitate to fill and assist with the Honor Guard unit when needed. In July of '16, Fred was promoted to lieutenant and assigned to the chief's office. He became the agency's accreditation manager for his 3-year program and supervising firearms instructor for the department. Fred has a criminal justice degree from the University of Delaware with a background in psychology. He graduated from Frontline Supervisor Program in 2011 from the prestigious New Jersey State Association's Police Command and Leadership Academy in May of '13. In December of '18, Fred graduated from the 274th session of the FBI National Academy located in Quantico, Virginia, where he completed 12 weeks of training. On the day of his graduation from the National Academy, he also completed his graduate studies from Fairleigh Dickinson University for a master's in administrative science. As a lieutenant, he served a critical role in leading and coordinating department's efforts with achieving national accreditation through CALEA. In August of '22, Fred became a certified public manager through Rutgers University, and most recently, Fred became chief of police for Egg Harbor Township in April 1 of 2023. Fred was born and raised in the township, where he was active in youth and sports programs until he graduated from EHT High. Currently lives in Mays Landing with his wife Jeannie and their daughter Delaney, who attends Rowan University. His daughter Cassandra and her husband Scott and 2 grandchildren reside in Maryland. Both Scott and Casey are engineers. Fred could have added more accomplishments. Thank God he didn't, folks. But this is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Fred could have added more accomplishments, notably experiences, hobbies, interests, etc., and made this bio much more impressive. but figures you stopped listening at the beginning of the first paragraph. He wanted to save everyone the pain and suffering, then he continue on. Fred, congratulations.
You gotta put your glasses on for it. So, this says in appreciation of 25 years, Frederick Spano, the Township Committee wishes Fred continued success in his distinguished career with Egg Harbor Township, 1998 to 2023. Congratulations. And introduce your family who has actually done everything with you along these 25 years. Can you introduce your family?
My wife Janine, right here front and center, and my father to her right. My dad. I already said that, so.
The same thing, 25 years in town, you've got a few stories,
My
I'm
wife
sure.
says no, I shouldn't say anything. But no, I'll just be real brief. The bottom line is, like I said before, we really don't get to this stage of our career without accomplishing things through others and with others. And also don't get to this stage, 25 years, without sacrifices. Those sacrifices really being your family through good and bad. Again, and so I thank my wife, Janine, for dealing with Freddie, and Frederick. And my father for also dealing with sometimes my impatience because, again, you know, this job can take a toll on you. Because you're trying to accomplish things, you're trying to make things better, and sometimes that eats at your core, and that comes out by affecting those you love and those that, again, the reason you're able to make it through this career for their undying support. So, other than that, and also, I'd be neglected to say, you know, the Egg Harbor Township Police Department, the members present and that have since retired, really for putting up with me for 25 years. I mean, I can be a pain in the ass, but it's all good intentions. It's trying to make this department and better, again, and make this law enforcement career better. So, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Fred, I can say this. 25 years is a long time, and we all had the privilege of interviewing you for Chief of Police, and your quality shone through. And the fact that all of these people are here just to see you receive this is a testimony to who you are. And we're very proud of you, and hope you stay here a good long time.
25 more, Fred.
We'll take 5 at least, please.
And is he really a pain in the neck? But thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
Thank you.
And
Are
now
you
we
ready?
have, yes, we are. Now we have another gentleman here this evening who has also put 25 years of service in. Mr. Cafaro is going to read his bio. Mr. Keith Foster, would you come forward?
Hello, Keith. Keith Foster. 25 years. Currently, the Sanitation Division Manager for Public Works. Keith is one of many who had started from a laborer's position, but one of the few who has rose through the ranks to the top of Public Works. Congratulations. Starting his career here at the age of 18, fresh out of high school in '98, he began his career, like most, on the back of a trash truck. He quickly showed promise and initiative, resulting in the decision for him to take over the Sanitation Department. He is currently working on his 15th year as division manager and completed his 25th year of employment. Keith's employment with Egg Harbor Township Public Works is standing proof that through perseverance, patience, and knowledge, you can achieve feats that we might think otherwise out of our reach. Thank you for all you've done and will continue to do with a career as long as some would wish to have. I have only point out a few of the major impacts Keith has had, because to name them all would take too long. The hurricanes, the snowstorms, all of the inclement weather, complete the overhaul of the sanitation division, implementation of the new automated collection system, shortage of staff, let's not forget COVID. You have definitely been through it all, and truly, we thank you. Thank you, Keith.
very hard. In appreciation of 25 years, Keith Parker, the Township Committee wishes Keith continued success and distinguished career with Egg Harbor Township, 1998 to 2023. But Keith, we all know this. This town couldn't operate without Public Works. And just a few of the events that have happened here, Rachel has just said, Hurricane Sandy, and every other major event. Without Public Works and all your hard work in keeping that going, it would be a mess here, and it's not. And that's a testimony to you. So we want to thank you very much for everything.
All right.
And appreciate it. And I don't know if you want 25 years more, but can you introduce your wife and your daughter here?
Yes, sure.
Hey, come on up, she can be on TV tomorrow. Come on up.
That's my wife, TC, that's my daughter, Raylan, and my other daughter, Aubrey.
Keep the trash truck rolling.
Congratulations.
I hear them coming, I can't beat them.
Yeah, I know. They're fast. Thank you.
Girls, you want to say something good about your dad? He's a good dad, and he does a lot of work for all of us. So we really appreciate everything he's done. Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
That's the best way to start a meeting.
Oh, it certainly is. You can tell them to leave if they want.
I am. If anybody wants to leave, you don't have to stay for the whole meeting. Yep, so feel free, feel free. Well, not you, Mr. Ellis.
Ray was gonna leave. Ray was
Bye, Fred. Bye, Mrs.
Jeannie, I'll tell Charlie you were here tonight.
Yeah, take care.
And Fred, thank you for taking care of that issue for us.
No problem. My pleasure.
Nadine, it's good seeing you. Okay. We're moving into ordinances, public hearing. Now, ordinance 29 that we talked about in work session. Can I have a motion to postpone the public hearing on ordinance number 29
So
until
move. Go ahead.
until November 21, due to a legal advertising requirement not being met?
I'll make the motion and Joe second it. Yes, sir.
Roll call?
DeFaro?
Yes.
Ellis? Hodson?
Yes.
O'Donohue?
Yes.
And Cromer.
Yes. Mr. Friedman, ordinance introductions number 31.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance 31 is an ordinance to vacate a portion of Poplar Avenue as described by meets and bounds. The purpose of this ordinance is to extinguish all public rights of a portion of Poplar Avenue. Public hearing on ordinance 31 of 2023 will be held on Wednesday, December 13, 2023.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to introduce ordinance number 31?
So moved.
Seconded.
Thank you. Roll call?
DeFaro?
Yes.
Ellis? Hodson?
Yes.
O'Donohue?
Yes.
And Cromer.
Yes. Ordinance 32, Mr. Friedman.
Ordinance 32 is an ordinance to amend the Code Township Egg Harbor, Chapter 213, Section 213-35, entitled Control for Movement of Traffic and Parking of Vehicles on Public and Private Property. The purpose of Ordinance 32 of 2023 is to regulate the movement of the parking of traffic at the Veterans Memorial Park. Public hearing on Ordinance 32 will be held on Wednesday, December 13th at 5:30 p.m.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to introduce ordinance number 32?
So moved for introduction.
Roll call?
DeFaro?
Yes.
Ellis? Hodson?
Yes.
O'Donohue?
Yes.
And Cromer.
Yes. Is there anybody in the public that would like to address Township Committee? Come on up.
Waiting for Mike Price to come up, but
Can we just have your name and address for the record?
Jennifer Connolly, 214 Springfield Avenue.
Okay.
So, hello, everyone. I work
And-
in Ocean
that's not
City,
him.
and I live here in the township for 21 to 22 years. I've had 3 kids
Could you
so far.
talk into the mic? I don't know if it's picking it up. Go ahead.
I've had 3 kids so far go through every, school here in the township. My 2 oldest daughters recently graduated. My son is 15. He's at the high school. So the issue that I have, and a lot of other residents, is the corner of the high school, Jake Lassie Drive and English Creek Avenue. There are signs there now that Lori Cochran had gotten placed there for kids to cross the street.
And Lori's from the school?
She lives in the township.
Okay.
So she had those crosswalk signs
Right.
put in, which honestly, I don't think anybody sees those signs. The traffic on English Creek is horrendous. People do, 50 plus.
50 plus.
On English Creek. So I was taking my son to school every day, dropping him off, doing the whole, drop off thing. It takes forever. The traffic back there is horrendous. But coming out of the high school, if you want to make a left out of Jake Lassie onto English Creek, that's almost impossible. And you have kids crossing the street coming from Canale Park area on bikes or walking. Nobody's stopping for these kids.
No, you're talking at the start of school, 7:30 in the morning?
7:30 in the morning.
And after.
But it's also after school.
Okay.
My
Okay.
son will go there with his friends on bikes, and they're all, they'll cut through Canale Park, and they'll try to cross English Creek, and no one stops. They see the kids there, but no one stops. So before there's an accident.
There has been one there.
And there has. I know there was one just recently the other day. There was another one a few years ago, I think. Around
It is.
Halloween.
I mean, we understand it. I see it all the time. It's a
Yeah.
county road and we need to tell the county, can you do for flashers, whatever, I don't know what
Right.
to do.
I had suggested the Hawk system, which they have in Ocean City. Hawk system is very elaborate. It's also very expensive. So I highly doubt the township would go for that. They also have lights, I believe there are RFB lights, which someone can press it and they will flash, making cars have to stop, for these people, pedestrians crossing. Something needs to be there to catch motorists' eyes.
Have you talked to the school board about, I know you said Mike was coming.
I have.
Because this is going to be a multi-jurisdictional issue because
Yes.
the county's involved, the town's involved, the school's involved.
Right.
So it's something that I think we need to set up a meeting with the school and with the county, probably with the school first and with our engineer,